Hello again. Okay, so this time I'm here with a video on how I cope with depression and self-harm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, before I get into that, I just have like a little random thought because I was eating steak earlier and I know this like pisses me off and like creeps me out and disgusts me a lot. If any of you have ever eaten steak and you know, like, while you're eating it, there's like that, like, sometimes you come across, oh, I don't know, like this stringy thing that looks like a worm. And then sometimes they're, oh, just, goodness gracious, they're really, ew. Just, like, seriously, have you ever done that? And then you, like, it kills your appetite because you feel like you're eating, like, a pool of worms now. And it's just, oh my god, it's horrible. Anyways, so, besides that, I want to mention my grandmother got me this like necklace for Christmas and it has a butterfly on it, and on Instagram I call my little followers my little butterflies, so it kind of links me to you guys in a way, which I think is really cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start with the actual like ways that I cope with depression and self-harm. Okay, so first off, this is probably like the biggest one. I listen to songs that aren't like, I don't listen to like depressing songs because that like enhances my depression and like makes my depression deeper. But I listen to songs like related to depression. So like some of them are, and I'm gonna like kind of give a little description of each one as to like why I like that song. So the first one is The Promise by Blackery. I like this song a lot because it actually makes me feel beautiful and loved. I don't know how a song can do that, but this song sure does. And like how sometimes we need to like step up and be our own heroes, cause yeah, okay. It just lifts my mood, I guess. Okay, so for the next song is Please Don't Cut by mikejw. I like this song because of like a special line that says, I promise you're loved, so please don't cut. That goes for you guys. I also really like the line that says, put the blade down, it really isn't worth it, because honestly it isn't. I would know, as I am a self-harmer myself, but I've been 45 days clean now. So it's hard, but it's worth it. I also like in that same song how it says that it makes you feel alive, but the feeling is all a lie, because the feeling really is honestly a lie. Like thinking your blades are the only ones there for you and that they're gonna help you get through it. A blade is just a little piece of metal and it's not gonna get you anywhere in life. So instead of focusing on the negatives, try and focus on the positives. And if there isn't any positives, make a positive. Trust me, it'll help. Okay, so for the next song is Baby Don't Cut by B-Mike. Sometimes this one's not the best to listen to, but I really like how it reminds me that I don't have to be alone. Sometimes being alone is a choice. Sometimes being alone isn't that bad though. But I also like how it just makes me feel like I don't have to lock myself up in my room like with my blade behind my door. I can get up, go out, and try and make something good of it instead of being sad. It also makes me think about the people I would be hurting, because like the relationship between her and her boyfriend in that song, like just thinking about how bad, and if you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you would be hurting your family even if you think they hate you. I know that's common. You would hurt them a lot. They would be devastated and they would blame themselves. Okay. So for the next song is Breathe Me by Sia. This song, you should watch the video for it, because I don't know, like it's the end really changes like the whole perspective you had on the video in the beginning. But it reminds me about how like depression and like problems, they're always reoccurring events. You're always going to have problems. Nothing's going to be perfect. Things are going to happen. So instead of dwelling on what happened and hurting yourself because of it. You should try to make it better, and eventually it will get better with time. It might take a while, but you'll get there. Okay, so for my last song, this one is Human by Christina Perri. This is a really new song. It literally just came out on the 4th of this month, and somehow I found it, and I just fell in love with it, and I also love Christina Perri. I advise listening to a lot of her songs because she's a phenomenal singer. But her song reminds me that I'm not perfect and that I'm human and I make mistakes, and if something knocks me down, then I just need to stand up taller than before and get myself through it. So, okay, so those are all my songs right there. I'm sure there's more, but that was quite a while of talking there. Alright, so for my next part, this is just like things I actually do, like that I enjoy. So like doing things that are fun to you. Yeah. Okay, so I try to sing the pain away, dance the pain away, cry the pain away. That one I don't really enjoy. Sometimes it's good to cry, but try and do anything but cut the pain away. If you are following me on Instagram, you will understand this. I really like to dress up and take pictures. Photography is like a huge thing of mine. I don't really take pictures of other things because I live in the bumhole of Arizona and it's not very pretty where I live. It's deserty and dirt and boring and blech. Okay, so I take pictures pretty much. I also like to write poetry. Usually it's depressing though, so when I write poetry, I try to do more positive things and like why I'm still here and like what my goal is in life and like where I want to be and stuff like that. Like more positive things, because that helps like take you out of depression. I also attempt to draw. I'm horrible at drawing, but I like to try. This is a really big one, as I've helped like 190, I'll tell you right now, 191 lives. Maybe not saved all of them. I have saved some and I've inspired others, but I like to help other people because even though I can't really help myself, knowing that like I convinced someone to put that blade down or to not do that last cut gives me like a greater feeling that honestly I can't get from anything else. So by helping you guys are helping me. Okay, this one's kind of silly, but okay, so instead of like laying in my bed all day and like drowning in my sorrow, which I do sometimes, which doesn't help, don't do it. I get up, even though I don't want to, and sometimes I'll go run around the house and like laugh, scream, yodel, I don't know, whatever, act like a crazy person. I do that sometimes. But after that, I go take a shower and I go outside because I like beautiful outdoors. I like wind and fresh air instead of feeling like all constricted in my room, even though that's where I'm most comfortable. But yeah, I advise like getting outside and like going somewhere. Go even if you don't have friends, you can go somewhere alone. Like even if you have to go watch a movie alone, you can laugh by yourself, so what? Or you can, there's things you can do alone. Cold Stone, yummy. Jump Street is pretty fun too. I went there. I still have my bracelet. Okay. So, this is like, I have my last two reasons. One of them is, this obviously isn't going to apply to all of you, but for those of you that it might apply to, or that you have like a dream goal relevant to this, it might. I want to be a model. People are not going to want a model that have cut up and scarred up skin. So that's like my biggest motivation right now, like to not cut, because I want to be a model so bad. Not one of those snobby models or whatever. I'm still gonna like be interactive with my followers and try and comment and reply back to every single comment. It's just because I really love fashion, and like modeling is a way for me to express myself, since sometimes I'm not very good at that. But it's a way for me to like be who I am, I guess. But yeah, so that's my biggest inspiration. You should all find something to stop you from cutting. I don't care what it is, but there is something for you. This last one should apply to any of you who want kids. Okay, and I want kids so bad, so this one's extremely important too. So I think about how when I have kids one day, and scars don't really go away, as people know. I'm using like scar cream to try and get rid of mine, so hopefully it will clear up for modeling. But just imagine like your like 6-year-old child, girl or boy, and you guys are like, I don't know, at the beach, or they walk in on you in the shower or something, and they see your scars, and they're like, oh mommy, what's that from? Or oh daddy, where'd you get those from? And you're like, you don't even know what to say, because you never thought that your 6-year-old daughter or son would be asking you this question. So now you're stuck, and you're most likely just going to lie and be like, oh, it was just something from my childhood, or oh, I fell, and I don't even know. You'll come up with some kind of lie. And then you'll think about, oh, well, now that I didn't tell my 6-year-old about this, they might learn about it in school from the mean kids. So then your mind really gets going, and you're like, oh great, now what do I do? Should I tell them? And then you get really stressed out, and you're going to decide to sit down and talk to your kids. Do you really want to have to explain to your children what cutting is? They shouldn't even know what the word is, other than using scissors to like cut out one of their projects at school. Anyways, so hopefully this video is better than my first one. Yeah. So, okay. Alright, love you all. Bye.